Oh, I guess it's been 40 years or so since I was asked to write a paper about my opinion about Christianity and Christians of the day. And I entitled that paper, Sunday Christians. And it was, in fact, based upon the readings you hear today. Now, as you heard, the opinion that people gave to Jesus when he asked him which of the two sons did the right thing, it was the first son. Because that son, having been raised properly, he might have rebelled a little bit. He came around to doing what he was supposed to do. But we have a whole flock of people today that show up to church on Sunday, make a big show of being at church on a Sunday. You know, they're the ones that they wear their furs and their fine jewelry and da-da-da-da-da. And they're very quick to tell you what a good Christian they are and what a bad Christian you are. Because obviously you've done this wrong or you've done that wrong. You're not properly dressed for church, or we saw you at a bar, or we saw you doing this. They haven't gotten the point about how to live a Christian life. Because we've been clearly told elsewhere in the scriptures, judge not, lest you be judged. If you're going to hold people to a standard, then hold yourself to that standard first. And we see that applied in many situations today. Not only within the church, where our hearts go out to the patriarch of the West, who says to his people, who am I to judge? And then has to deal with a group of cardinals and bishops that are trying to undermine his leadership by going out and doing just that, of judging. Or even in our political institutions, where we have people, Christian values, and they're out judging and telling everybody what they're supposed to be doing. And then lo and behold, what's in the newspaper one day? About their own lives. And they don't want that held up to a microscope, because they haven't been living those same Christian values they expect the rest of us to be living up to. And so what is it that's expected? You heard it in the second reading. Very simply stated, put others before yourself. Very simple. It echoes Christ's command. Love others as yourself. Paul takes it one step further. Put others in front of yourself. Care about others more than you care about yourself. Today, we celebrate our patronal feast, in which we celebrate all of the ranks of angels that God created and who hover over us, and our guardian angels who help to guide us. That's an old-fashioned concept that people poo-poo today. But I suggest to you that these angels help remind us in our lives of what we're called to be. And certainly as a parish, with a mission statement that says that we are here to make God's love known. It is a statement that we have embraced. It is a statement that helps guide our activities, our outreach. because it is the command of Christ that we are here to obey. It is Christ who leads us. It is Christ who shows us the way to the Father. As you go about this week, I encourage you to not be a Sunday Christian. I encourage you to continue living your lives, placing Christ first. We can face all things in Christ as long as we take them to them. Don't be like those out there that think God treats us like marionettes and has us dancing on the ends of strings. God's given us free will. He has, through His Son and the prophets, told us how to live. It is then up to us to choose the right path. May you continue to choose wisely.